Hello, folks. So I wanted to drop another personal vlog today, just to say that you can't really have a band unless you're working. You need to be working at some kind of job. So that's what I'm doing today. I'm going out for a job interview uh, with Outpost Foods. I'm really hoping that I get this job. It would be a terrific turnaround for me, being in towns for such a short time. I'm incredibly nervous. I hope I look okay for the job interview. Um, and then I'm going to go visit my grandfather, my last remaining grandparent. I'm going to go see him after the interview, and we're just going to talk about, what's going on in my life, what's going on in his life, and yeah, things of that nature. So it's going to be a interesting day for me. Um, Unfortunately, I found out the job that I used to have that I was actually planning on reapplying for. I used to work for Time Warner Cable as a customer service representative for a number of years, and I was very well liked at that job, and I liked everybody there, and things were really cool up until my grandmother died, and then my mind just kind of spun off the rails, and I just couldn't handle her death. So it was very hard for me to hold on to that job. I ended up going to a lot of therapy sessions and whatnot, but they let me go in a very amicable fashion, and they actually did mention that I could probably come back at some point if I wanted to, um, because it wasn't because of lack of job performance or anything of that nature. It was just because I just couldn't get out of the mental funk that I was in after her death. And I was planning to go back there and see about working there again, but I just discovered, looking it up, I just discovered that they just laid off 173 people from that location, and the location is most likely going to be closed. And man, that place has been there for, oh my God, probably 30 plus, maybe 40 years. And I know a lot of people were still working there, um, that I worked with way back in 2014. I worked there from like 2009 to 2015, and I know there were still some people working there, probably now, that were working there back then. So I really feel bad for those folks. That's supposed to be a career for people, and for those folks that they're gonna have to look for other work, and that's just rough. It's rough. It's very rough. So I just want to drop by and say that you need, in order to be in a band, and in order to succeed as a musician, I think you really need to have a job. You need to have some sort of steady stream of income, so you can buy equipment when you need it, so you can things of that nature, because being a musician, you don't make a lot of money. Most musicians hardly make anything, so definitely not enough to live on or to pay rent with. So wish me luck, folks. I'm gonna go get that job, and I'll give you an update when it happens. Just to let you know, we're probably actually going to be getting together as Punk Guilt, or at least the first meeting will probably occur this Saturday. And we're definitely going to get it on film for you folks. So you'll be able to see me meeting Jasmine for the first time in a very long time. And we're going to show you where we practice, where we're going to be recording, things of that nature. So it should be a lot of fun. So please hit the like button and subscribe. I really appreciate it. And have a good day, folks.